वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो
You see, we have got it wrong. Bluntly, we have got it wrong. Seriously wrong. Somehow, instead of reducing the distance between haves and have-nots, as we see in the Western world, we allowed it to become wider. It's frightening. You say, but how did it happen? We're supposed to be a very mature civilization. How did we allow, a whole bunch of people to be crushed like this, struggling to survive? How did we allow this kind of disjoint, huge gap between haves and have-nots? I'll be very frank. The very thing that helped us become so powerful and such a powerful tradition is if you don't understand it properly or half understand it, can become seriously negative. The answer is this. The oversimplistic vision we have regarding law of karma, very powerful law of karma, saying that things are intertwined through cause and effect. The whole of science is nothing but looking for this interconnection between cause, things, how things interact or how things develop. It's a central feature of science, central feature of Hinduism. Wonderful. But then the Hindus, we give it oversimplistic understanding. So you say, see somebody poor, they must have done bad things in the past life, the karma, so let them suffer, let them die. See, this is what we have been doing. So we allow this, we kind of distance ourselves. We don't feel guilty for being very rich. We say, no, they deserve it. We deserve to have fun. We did good things in our past life. See, highly oversimplistic interpretation of law of karma has created this hell in India. And I pointed out saying, law of karma is one of the most powerful things you've discovered, and you misused it. You, in a way, or given it a highly oversimplistic interpretation, which has created hell for you. It is true. Today, when you go to India, you see a big difference. A very rich person takes you for a restaurant for a 5-star meal, and outside there's somebody starving, and you say, what about that? He said, Mr. Lakhani, don't worry. We enjoy. We did good things in our past life. We're enjoying our past karma. Let's go in and enjoy. That girl must have done bad things in her past life. Shields, sort of, leave her. Don't worry, it's none of our business. Now, in reality, the law of karma says exactly the opposite. It says that when you see an issue in front of your eyes that needs to be sorted out, you sort it out. You don't turn your back. In fact, the story that comes out very strongly in the story of Mahabharata, and it's important that we pull it out here. Bhishma was lying on a bed of arrows. And then Krishna went and said, why are you like this? You are a majestic personality. Why are you in this particular situation? And the answer he gave is exactly this. He said, when these Pandavas were mistreated, I turned my back. And that's why I'm paying a price today. So when you see an issue in front of your eyes that needs resolving, where you need to be proactive, and you turn your back, you pay a price. This is what India has done. For the last 1,000 years, this law of karma has killed us. It produces huge gap between haves and have-nots. We become indifferent to the suffering of the poor. Indifferent. Who cares? And this is not going away. It's still there. So this is the reason why. And do you know how the law of karma catches up with this kind of people? I'll give you an example. Suppose you're very rich in this life and you're wearing kurtas and flying in helicopters and I'm so billionaire. Fair enough. How will the law of karma catch up with you? Because there are poor people starving at your doorstep and you did not look at them and you didn't do anything for them. How will it catch up with you? I shall give you the simple answer. This life you are here. It's just by chance. Next life you'll be down there, struggling, suffering, and other people who are down there will be dancing with kurtas. So the difference is not gone away. And you paid your price. This time you ignored them, and now you are paying the price because you are now suffering. Suppose you take an action and reduce the gap between have and have-nots. Whether you're born here or whether you're born there would not have made any difference. That guy got a bigger car, got a slightly smaller car, but you're still nearly there. So that you reduce the difference between have and have-nots, then you are safe, whether you're born here or there. But you did not do that, so you have this big gap. You think, I'm safe here. You're safe only for the time being. You'll be down there, and nobody will look at you even. So this is how the Hindus are paying a serious price of misunderstanding a very powerful law that they discovered in thousands of years. The first discovery of Hinduism is law of karma. And yet, because we give this oversimplistic interpretation, we ignore the issue in front of us, saying, who cares? They have done the bad things. Let them suffer. This Glenn Hoddle, the English footballer, lost his job because of this indifference. Two things you must warn. Law of karma never says become indifferent to your own suffering, saying, I must deserve it, I must cry and sit in the corner. Don't say become a fatalist. First thing. Second, so don't be indifferent to your own suffering. Say, no, things ganged up against me, I come fighting and sort myself out. Secondly, don't become indifferent to the suffering that you see in front of your eyes. So do something for them. Then you understood law of karma correctly. Don't become indifferent to your own suffering and be a fatalist. or don't become indifferent to the suffering of others, which we are doing at the moment. That is when, by what you observed is absolutely true. I can't go to India. I struggle. In fact, my wife won't let me go to India because whatever money I got, I'll give it away like that. And there'll be no money left for the travel. So because I can't see this, I shudder. I can't see this. It hurts me because I see this huge gap. And he said, what have we done to our own people? We have crushed them. In fact, Swami Vivekananda said something very, very cutting. He said the Hindus have been very good by not persecuting people of other religions or going out to conquer others. They have not done that. But the Hindus have been very nasty to their own. The people at the lower rungs of society, they have crushed them, and they still continue to crush them. So the Hindus have not been nasty to people of other religions. So nice, well, so lovely. But they've been nasty to their own people. So when these people at the lower rungs, we crush them and they change their religion, we can't say, somebody told me, I'm being crushed, I'm going to change my religion. I said, go for it, change your religion, fine. See, because we can't give them dignity. If somebody else gives them dignity, let it be. But this is what we have done to us. A very cutting question, which is why I'm pleased you asked this.